Hi, welcome in. We are cooking a spaghetti today. This is a large Magnolite pot that I'm using. I've already added in the pot a bag of frozen seasoning mix and a small container of lean ground beef and a medium-sized container of lean ground turkey. I've got these all incorporated together and I'm chopping them up just because that's just the texture that we like, chopped finely. So I'm going to cook this pretty much on a high heat right now and just let that cook down and get all the juices out. Watching it closely, I'm going to start stirring and get it good and hot. So while that's cooking, I'm slicing some turkey smoked sausage and some turkey hot dogs. You don't have to add the sausage and the hot dogs. I just like a lot of protein in my spaghetti, so I put that in this one for this time. I don't use it all the time, but today's one I did. So then I'm going to let this cook down and usually let the sausage and the hot dogs get like a little brown texture to them, just a little sear on them. I don't cook them heavy duty. I just like a little brown sear on them. Again, I'm watching it. It's on a medium heat now. It's not too high. And while that's cooking, I'm going to start opening all my canned items. You're going to need a 28-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes, a 10-ounce can of mild rotel, a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and a 24-ounce jar of meat pasta sauce. So once my meats are good and seared and cooked, I'll start adding my canned ingredients. So here I am adding the petite diced tomatoes. Be careful, those lids are sharp. And next I'm going to add my mild rotel. Again, it's a 10-ounce can. Up next is the tomato paste. It's a small 6-ounce can. They have some that have the flavoring with garlic and onions in it. I just chose a low salt version, so you can just put whatever kind you want. And up after this is going to be the tomato sauce. Again, it's an 8-ounce can. And here I'm adding the jar, a 24-ounce jar of meat pasta sauce. They have different flavors. Choose the one you like. I find these sauces added to my spaghetti just give it such a good flavoring. So now I'm going to add water into the jar. I add about 20 ounces of water in that jar and I kind of swoosh it around just to get some of the stuff off the sides. And I add that water into my jar, into my pot. So now I'm going to stir it real good, and then I'm going to start adding my dry ingredients. So here I'm adding onion powder. I like to be heavy-handed with my onion powder. Again, season it the way you like, but we're in the South and we kind of go heavy with our seasonings. And up next, I'm going to add some garlic powder. I don't measure, I just sprinkle with love. So this is garlic powder. And again, any type of seasoning blend that you use. Today I'm using a Tony Chachere's one. It's just a mixture of all different seasonings, and I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more for l'oignon because, you know, we're in the South, we like a little spice. And I'm going to stir this around real good. Again, it's on a medium heat. I'm going to let it come to a low rolling boil. And then I'm going to lower my heat and let all that water cook down. I like my pasta sauce a little thick, so I do let the water cook down pretty good. I'm going to serve this to myself and my family with a protein plus spaghetti noodle. Again, you can use angel hair, you can use elbow noodles, whatever you prefer. That's just how I prefer to serve it. I know people who also cook garlic bread and serve it with their spaghetti, corn with their spaghetti, however you want to serve it. But once all the juice is cooked down and the water's cooked down, it takes a few hours, and I like them thick, so it's a thick sauce. and I serve it over my noodles, and I'm done. I hope you try it, and I hope you like it, and welcome to my kitchen.